Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf. And today I am bringing you Speed Dating the Boss by Sue Brown, published by Dreamspinner Press. I found this book to be rather interesting. I loved the title, and that is what brought me to the book actually. Like, without even reading the blurb, I was like, yes please, because you're speed dating and then somehow your boss is involved. Like, how does this happen? And if you're wondering the same thing, I'm gonna tell you. So we have Dan and Gideon. Dan works at the bar Cowboys and Angels, which is a bar for the normal average Joe. You know, most popular after work crowd. Just kind of come in, get a drink, relax, and enjoy the atmosphere. Gideon is the owner of said bar. Gideon's daughter, though, likes to come and kind of make some trouble in the bar, get some people riled up over her, and makes trouble. Ariel got on my last nerve in this book. Like, I really wanted to smack her. She's old enough to know better. She's spoiled beyond belief, and I get it. Gideon lost his wife, and it's just now him and his daughter. But come on, man. You have to lay down some boundaries. And it shouldn't be Dan the one telling you to do this. It shouldn't be the multiple fights at the bar that tell you to do this. I don't want to rant and rave here, but seriously, this chick drove me insane. However, when Dan needs a date to a wedding, she comes up with this great plan of speed dating at the bar. What Dan didn't seem to realize, even though him and Gideon have worked together for like 5 years, and they seem to be somewhat close, a boss and employee relationship, is that Gideon is bisexual. Gideon has had a crush on Dan, and Dan has had a crush on Gideon. But for some reason, Dan didn't know this. Like, he was not on the uptake to all the innuendos that Gideon has been throwing his way. So Ariel sets up this speed date for Dan to find somebody, because he was just gonna be like, I'll go by myself, or he'll get like on an app and find somebody, it's gonna be fine. And she was like, no. Well, his boss was one of the people on the speed dating tour that happened at the bar. And this threw Dan for a loop, like, what the absolute hell? So from here, we kind of get to see what was a employee-boss relationship kind of become more of a friends relationship into an actual relationship. And then we get to see how Gideon takes Dan from just being an employee to something more. And I'm not talking about like more in the bedroom, though that's true, but more is in like more at the bar. I mean, Dan pretty much runs this place. Gideon really only comes down when Ariel starts trouble. Granted, it's like all the freaking time. I found the story to be like really, I don't know, just, it warmed my heart to watch these two just kind of, really Dan just kind of flounder in all of this. Like, he needs a date for a wedding, the speed dating is set up, his boss is bisexual, but then I kind of was like, you've known this guy for 5 years. How did you not know this? How did you not pick up on the signs? But at the same time, I know a lot of people that are pretty dense when it comes to certain things. So I tried not to fault him on this, but at the same time I was like, but once again. And then watching Gideon be there for Dan. Like, Dan has to track down a drunken groom. Dan has to help him sober up. Gideon is right there by his side. Gideon gets sick, Dan is right there by his side. I mean, these two become like this inseparable, wonderful kind of power couple towards the end of this story. And it was adorable, refreshing. Like I said, it warmed my heart. It was cute. I just want to say, like, whimsy. It kind of had that Harlequin-esque feel to it. The thing that's going to bring down the star rating is freaking Ariel. I just was so annoyed by her antics and shenanigans. It just drove me insane. And you're probably thinking, Christine, that's a really petty reason. I'm sorry. If you read the book, you would totally understand. Insane. Plus, I felt more, and I don't know if this is going to make any sense to you, but it was more like reading a story versus being in the story. And I love being in a story and feeling involved in a story versus reading a story. But I loved it. I loved watching their journey, seeing it happen. I thought the speed dating was fantastic and wonderful and fun, and everything that happens after that, and just the antics that go on between them, the conversations, the love and devotion that happens, and Gideon just showing Dan over and over and over again that he is in this for the long haul. He wants Dan. I am really excited for book number 2. I just threw my hands in the air and wanted to shake the crap out of Gideon when it came to his daughter. So I am giving Speed Dating the Boss by Sue Brown 4 stars. So what I am going to do for you is I'm going to leave the Dream Spinner and the Amazon links down below so you can click and be on your way. If you've enjoyed this review, I'm going to ask that you help me with that YouTube algorithm and give me a like. Leave me a comment. I love to interact with all of you guys. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I have some stuff going on in my personal life, and so I don't know when new content will come out, and that is the magic of the subscribe button, is that you will get a notification when I have something new for you. If you're like me and think this chick's really awesome, down below I'm going to leave Stalker Links aplenty, so go click, investigate, enjoy. If you have a book or an arc you'd like me to read, or some light editing proofreading you would like done, you may request via website. Speed Dating the Boss, fabulous title, wonderful book, fun times, by Sue Brown, published by Dream Spinner Press, 4 stars. Bye. Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf, and today I am bringing you The Teddy Bear Club. What I'm very excited about is this is book number 1 in the Teddy Bear Club series by Shawn Michaels, published by Dream Spinner Press. This is in the Dream Spun Desire series, so you know it's going to be quirky and fun, and it doesn't disappoint. The 2 main characters, Aiden Lake and Devin Smithson. Aiden is a member of the Teddy Bear Club, and they meet at their friend